Good afternoon, everyone. I believe that technology is making us somewhat lazy. So now I want to discuss on this topic. So can anyone share your opinions?
Yes, Advika, we all believe that technology is making us lazy, but it completely depends upon us. If we use it wisely, properly, then we will not be lazy. Many students rely on internet and AI completely on ChatGPT to complete their works, and they won't think creatively. What do you think?
Lahari, I am taking your points, but technology is very lazy because of some, for example, in houses, technology vacuum cleaner is very nowadays. There is do our work also, but there we have so much lazy because of technology implement so much. We have no works to do. That's why I think technology make us lazy.
Yes, I agree with you because in ancient days there is not much technology and we used to do our household works and we used to stay very physically. But nowadays there are many technology and gadgets are there like vacuum cleaner, washing machine. So it completely reduces our physical activity. So what do you think, Bhavana?
Yes, technology has become an important part in our lives. It makes us many tasks easier and faster. See, many people prefer online shopping and food deliveries and etc. So it makes technology makes us lazier. What is your opinion, Kushwan?
Yes, I agree with your point. You take today's generation, all our peoples are playing online games only. In olden days, they plays offline games like cricket, kabaddis. In today's generation, most of people's edited with Free Fire, PUBGs. That's why people's was very lazy. They don't have physical activities also.
Technology makes us lazy, while in this matter, take positively. If you go outside without navigation and directions and anything, you can easily use the technology and you go through that mile 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 point and using technology. Expand these sentences while
Yes, technology is very useful, but we are using it but we are not using it properly.
Um, in my opinion, technology is not making us too lazy. That depends on how much time we are using it and what purpose we are using it. As you mentioned that if you want to go out, you don't know the route and you simply open Google Maps and you go through that. So in that way, technology is helping us. So what is your opinions?
Generally,
For a live example, if our teacher gave us any project or any homework, we immediately go through ChatGPT and we completely stop our thinking creativity.
yes, I completely agree with your point. In olden days, also, our grandmother, everyone telling good things. and some good stories. For that, they now we use the technology for that purpose. What's your opinion, Spandana?
Yes, I agree with your point. Nowadays, so many students are using technology for calculations and navigations, etc. And so many people using um, excessive technology for our daily purposes. From technology, we are not using our brain. We simply give in to the chat GPT and get answer. We are not using our brain. So that makes us lazy. And what is your opinion, Larry?
I agree with you, but using technology depends upon the person. If a person use it for a proper reason, then it might be useful. But we are using it for each and every activity, which makes us more lazy.
Yes, I agree with your point. Today's generation use misusing technology, and so many people are addicted with technology. They are seeing lot of movies and misuse their lives also. They are not physical and mental health also not there. In olden days, they have less technology, but they lose so many years. But today's generation, they edit the technology, and they misusing that, and their mental strength also was decreasing. What is your opinion?
Kushwant, you have come to a right point actually. Now these people should add their own points now, their views. You have created a vibe here. Let them join you. So you add your ideas to him.
Due to lack of physical activities, as you said, people are completely addicted to mobile phones and technology. Due to this, many people are stopping, many people are not going out and they are not playing. Due to this, there is lack of physical activity which can reduce our lifespan and which can spoil our health too. We should not completely depend upon technology, but we should use it properly. There is a limit.
Yes, Lahiri, I agree with your point. You are over depend. You what you mentioned is people are not going out and not doing any physical activities. They are simply sitting with the mobile and wasting their time. Uh, that makes us lazy. That's okay, but we should not over depend on technology. We should use it for a while. Um, as you mentioned that if a teacher asks no, if a teacher asks any question, we are if you get a doubt and teacher is not available every time, then you can go through online platforms like ChatGPT and Google, but we should not over dependent on that. What is all your opinions?
What you said is exactly true.
Islahari and Satvika,
Properly? Yes.
like while in our houses or in our family, we are not we are not getting to cook or ready to eat anything while using mobile mobile apps for food orders, like that's why mostly lazy. And how much you depend on the technology, how much tech how much depend on your how much depend on technology, then how much you lazy get.
So, I agree with Kushwant because of in a COVID holidays, there are so many members addict to the phones and technology because of like example PUBG games. There is lack of deaths. So many deaths. So many deaths are there. Don't misuse technology.
Good morning. Good, af- good afternoon, one and all. Today, I am glad to share my ideas and thoughts of views on the impact on COVID-19 impact on education. That a COVID-19 created a pandemic impact on the education system in and schools, colleges, and universities, which created a major impact on studies, but there are some few positive impacts that overcome to the student to uh, enrich his ideas. So today I like to share my thoughts on the COVID-19 impact on education. Can anybody have some few ideas on about that?
Yes, sir. During this pandemic, the schools and colleges are get locked down, and this offline studies are shifted to online studies. Uh, by during this pandemic day, the online studies become vital role to build their studies during that time. As compared to offline, the online create an to expose exposure to the students while this pandemic. The teachers also get impacted by this pandemic. The teachers didn't know about the technology about or Zoom classes and Google classes. During that time, they get very difficult to to teach the students to keep them on the track. But during this pandemic, the online classes were get very nice on students. But my friend sir will continue.
As Hemant, but many of the student, some of the negative impacts on the online education. Many students locked internet access and digital devices. Practical learning and liability is that does not helpful. Increased screen time and caused many of the students. Many of the students has very negative impact because long term screen time and mm, does not enter into online classes and play video games play video games and mm, yes, my friend Jeevan will continue.
Yeah, COVID-19 has, due to the COVID, the schools are locked down and there is no classes, no works, and no games, no class works. And I want to share with the real-time example. The COVID-19 has made me negative impact because I wa- negative impact because there is no class in schools, and I use it to engage in the games and participating in the village works. It make me lot of loss of study made on me, and so many people lost their study, and they are more interested in games and enjoying in a lot of games. My friend Sanjay will continue the next.
Yes, even I will agree with you, but COVID-19 makes teachers and students to know how to use technology, and it helps, and gives more accessible for students for online materials and ChatGPT, and it will improve technical skills for students and teachers, and it will make us, and it is on our mindset how we will listen online class. Now my will friend Guna will continue.
Use a phrase. What do you say, Guna? Could you please share your thoughts on this? Come on, Guna.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree with your topics. There are some important positive impacts on COVID-19 on education. There is a positive impact on education. In COVID-19, we are used to go to online classes in the earlier classes. It increase our technical skills and
online platform skills into teachers and students. And and there is some negative impacts in COVID-19 on education. We are people who are not having smartphones or any technologies in their home. They will skip the online classes and enjoy the holidays in COVID time. It causes the, many damage to his career, and there are there are some some mistakes in their life to avoid the classes. It causes many damages in their practical knowledge and technical knowledge. My friend Nani will continue the topic.
As my friend Guna says, I totally agree with him because during COVID-19, it is an unforgettable moment for our generation because we lost our time in that time. And online classes are introduced for the very first time where I attended the first online class and I don't understand anything. I didn't able to understand anything in the online classes than offline classes because it has both merits and demerits. I would like to know the opinion of my friend Gopi.
Yes, Nani, online classes, the COVID-19, because of COVID-19, the, the, co- the online classes are, everyone is try to listen online classes. It is a big impact. Because of this, the present generation know about the internet. That is the reason COVID-19 also impact, but it is helpful to know about the internet also. And
So, up- upon all the discussions of we thought, as my friends shared, we conclude that in education created a major impact on COVID, but also some few useful things that we can learn from technology. So we give equal priority to both the things and learning lifelong. Thank you.
It was a healthy discussion, I say, but the best is those who so far, those who did not open up their mouths, now they started speaking. I appreciate him. Sanjay, I appreciate Sanjay. I could see a lot of improvement in Sanjay. Even he has improved. So that improvement is required. The best part, people enthusiastic, not involved in discussion, right?
So, hi everyone. So yesterday, as it was a tiring day, I reached home thinking that I should complete every work like a manual work, observation, records, and everything. But when I reached home, I called out my sister. So when I called out, she isn't responding. I went inside and I seen her that she was stuck to the television. She completely immersed into the television. I asked, "What were you watching?" She was watching an horror movie. So every scene there was a very creative, the threatening scenes where they show screen are very like lively and it was like so realistic. So I thought that the creativity is shown in the screen, everything. But at the same time, my sister completely immersed that she can't even hear that I am calling her. So at the same time, I think it is addictive to her. So what do you guys think? Are movies addictive or creative?
Hi everyone. Movies are double-edged swords. They can inspire creativity and knowledge, but excessive consumption can turn entertainment into addictive. What is your Hi everyone. Movies are like double-edged sword. They can inspire knowledge and creativity, but excessive consumption can turn them into addictive. What is your opinion on this?
Movies are reflect the culture, historical, social issues. Recently, for example, I recently watched the one movie, Anaga Anaga. It tells about the education purpose. It is very nice. Develop in our society in that play. That contain the front.
Yes, movies are creative and inspirable. For example, Dangal movie, which inspires women or girls to come into sports, and you all know about 10th fail movie also. So, like that, the movies are very creative and inspirable for everyone. Now, Pranti will continue.
Presentation. This is GD. You have to use some beautiful phrases. My friend will not continue. You should not say that. What do you say? Pull them into the discussion.
What's your opinion, Pranati?
Very good. That is what I want.
In my perspective, movies are both creative and addictive. On one hand, creative means the people who are watching to the movies, they were really motivated and creative. And movies helps us to get great imagination and also creativity. On other hand, movies are addictive because when a star is seen with a cigarette or an alcohol with a hand, the teenagers were also addicted to that. Uh, so that I think they were addictive, and also by watching the movies at late nights can disturb our sleep patterns and also reduction in our time management in our studies and etc. And what's your viewpoint on this, Vandana?
In our modern life, movies are becoming a part, and all ages of people are influencing by seeing movies. They can be by watching movies. They can be a source of entertainment, education, and inspiration. In some movies, they create awareness about social issues such as environmental protection and women empowerment, like that. And creative movies can improve our innovation, imagination. So, what about you, Manu?
So movies are also creative and creative. So some movies like biographical movies like yesterday I watched MS Dhoni movie. That movie shows very hard work and passionate towards their his passion. He never gave up. He never gave up his passion to become a cricketer.
So movies are also creative. So give some light on topic, Jagdish.
Movies are to entertain, but not at all. Movies can inspire youth to be motivated to make creativity. Most of the students become interested in science and space organization after watching movies like Interstellar, and most of the youth become motivated and get created after watching movies like Dangal, MSD, some biographical movies like, and watching too much of time can lead students to end up to difficulty to focus on studies and physical activities to to pursue their dreams. What do you think about it, Anish?
Exactly. What you all said is true. As Manogna mentioned that movies are like inspirational stories. The best thing is there are so many fans for MS Dhoni. Through that, so through that movie, the fans get inspired a lot because of him. They get a separate passion and they get a motivated. So as you mentioned, they are creative. Yeah, I agree that. But at the same time, what I think is they're addictive too. Because when we had works, we delay works because of watching movies. Because movies had like a 3 hour session of the screen time. So we waste our time in that sometimes because we mostly I think we mostly youth spend to watch movies on weekends so that we think to relax, but at that time we can use that for our education purpose and some other physical activities and etc. So watching late movies also increase our screen time, which is like affects our mental health and physical health also. So what are your insights on this?
As you Bhavita told your sister watching horror movie, I too have that habit that I will watch horror movie daily. Like where is the horror scene? I'll sit that I'll sit at the place and continue watching the movie. I don't stop. I can't stop seeing that movie. I My mother scold every day for that. So,
Yes, I too see more movies when there is a exam tomorrow. I'll think I should complete this work today. But when movie is interesting, then I'll postpone my work and I'll see the watch. I'll see the film when for 3 hours or. So there's a deviation and distraction.
Upon all discussion, movies are creative by nature. Movies are creative by nature. They educate and inspire people. However, excessive consumption may turn them into addictive. Therefore, movies themselves are not harmful. It is our watching habit that determine whether they become a source of creative or addictive.
The best part in your discussion is you all are enthusiastic, you all are involving, you all have involved in the discussion very well. I could see most of you explain, like, shared your real time examples and very well connected with the reality. Please keep it. Uh, please try to improve in all the areas. Got it? All the areas, your next GD will be even more better. Got it? Thank you. Yeah. Someone begin with. Come on, Nana.
Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Creativity is the ability to think newly and come up with the new ideas. While in the other hand, I think education system in nowadays they pressure more on marks and memorization than on innovation and imagination. I just seen an example that is not an one person life. I think present every student's life. In childhood, they love to create new things and they are very adventurous. But now they are all fighting for their marks. They start. They stop to think experimentally and they stopped to solve real life problems. I think education system is killing that creativity in us. Mahima, what do you think about that?
Uh, Harshini, that what you said is really true. Nowadays, students are only more focusing on marks rather than their knowledge. Because of this, creativity requires many examples, success and failure in answers. So students are only focusing on memorizing them and writing in an exams. In that way, they won't get more creativity. So my friend Larry will continue.
My friend will continue. This is not the appropriate phrase which you use in GD. So why don't you use some other phrase instead of this?
Lahiri, what is your opinion on this?
I agree with your both points because due to more competition and pressure from families, many students are focusing only on their marks. That I should score better marks than you. Because of this, they are completely stopping their create and they are completely stopping to think creative.
Yes, Lahri, what you have to say is absolutely right. I have one real-time example. I have one friend. Her name is Yogita. She is creative in and active in all sports. But her parents are not allowed to participate those type of sports and creative thinking. She is very forced through her parents in the education system. That I think education system it skill our creativity. What's your opinion, Harini?
I agree to my friend. Real example is my friend is creative to other side education, but start
One more example is uh, from college when I used to go to home, my brother used to study. While I went after 2 hours, he still used to study. I asked him, "Why don't you come and play with me?" He used to say, "Tomorrow I have an exam. I need to secure more marks." I because once I thought that once upon a time he used to love playing and he used to think more creatively, but now he is only focusing on marks. I think due to more competition, he is thinking like that, and his creativity and his creating skills was completely destroying.
Yes, that makes sense. Uh, Nowadays, students giving more importance to marks. Uh, that kills creativity in a way because if we give more importance to marks, we get scared that so our creativity will damage. Uh, so in this present education system, more students are giving more importance to marks and grades. Because of that, they're scaring and they're discouraging themselves. That kills creativity. That's my perspective. Let's hear my friend viewpoint.
I agree too. Now nowadays too, ma- present students are rote learning in exams time or other topics too. Students
Example, let's take Steve Jobs. He only not only used his create. He said education is not only important. You need creativity. So, like that, he kept a company, Apple company, which became a successful. This shows that not only education is important, creativity is also important. This shows that education is not only important, creativity is also important for our success. So, what's your opinion on this, Jaya?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mahima. Education is only not the way, and creativity also needed the students in our childhood days. I think students in industrial model treats students like mm, students like
Yes, I agree what you said. Many students in nowadays stopped learning totally and they focuses only on marks. So I think schools are not entirely killing the creativity. Just they emphasize more on marks. So I think it is the way we use it. Not education system is entirely killing it. That what we have discussed now. So we finally conclude that uh, excessive emphasizing on marks is stopped, then we can increase our creative thinking. Thank you, everyone.
Very good, very good. You all have done a great job, but everybody is involved, but you felt little scared, Harini. From next time, try to be brave, confident, involved into the discussion. We have come to an end. We have come to an end of the course. GD is the last speaking activity which we have. So far you have done so many activities. I want you to be quick, involved in the discussion. Got it? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to share my views on the topic of youth role in building a nation, because youth are the backbone of this nation to create our futures innovatively, creatively, all this kind of stuff. And when come to our thoughts, youth are became entrepreneurs in early ages now, not based on the education. There is also based on some other things, and youth are giving jobs also by becoming entrepreneurs to this nation. So, in my thoughts and my colleague thoughts, we are thinking youth are the really a backbone to the nation to build our futures creatively. I would like to know our views, my colleague views on this topic. What's your view, Divya?
I think I have to agree with your point completely because recently I read Swami Vivekananda's quotation. In that he said, "Give me 100 energetic young people, I will transform the nation." In his perspective, nation in the youth getting impressive, and they have more creativity, technology in their hands, and they read everything updated versions, and they are able and energetic to perform any sort of their works, so he can make the nation beautiful with the youth. What about you, Damayanti?
Now I said my views, so I want to know the Hamas view on this topic.
Youth plays an important role in the politics, and they share their ideas and their modern perspectives to solve the country's problems, and they know how to solve the problems and what are the problems of the country. So they use their modern ideas and modern thoughts to solve the problems. And so many great leaders also we have seen that, like
As you said, we all know the member of our Agar Chanda who recently putting our problems in parliament. He is raising a voice of our problems, not only politician problems, like simple problems like mobile planning recharge. All these kind of stuffs are simple problems, but became a big problem to our heads. What are your thoughts on this, Teza?
Yes, yes. Youth are the strongest asset of our country. As you mentioned, the problems which we facing our regarding problems, Shays Rahul Chadda into the parliament is a good initiative by him, so that some of the youth may contaminate the nation by involving some extra distractions or deviations, so that our nation would be rise or fall. The youth will decide our nation. What's your insights on this, Divakar?
I could like to add some points with your points that our younger ones are, however, the younger ones are doing the great job and creating more jobs for everyone. Like Ritish Agrawal, who has started the hotel at the young age, and he taught. And Neeraj Chopra also inspired one of the younger ones while winning the gold medal in Olympics. And young engineers and developers are go are creating more technologies like AI and
Yes, every youth player comes with a new story, their success stories. So we can tell that youth can change the nation, and not only in real life, in fictional movies also they use it to get like Maharshi, Bharataninenu, many inspirational stories they took under their documentaries about changing the nation as a youth. So if the youth thinks, they have to think, that's it. What if they think they have to implement? So what about you, Bhavna?
Yes, exactly like all you have said. Youth are the backbone of the nation because they have that energy, creativity, and power to bring that change in the nation with their fresh ideas and creative thinking. For example, like in the COVID-19 time, many of the young volunteers have helped with the food, medicine, and also creating awareness in the society. So, what do you say, Pravalika?
Yes, Bhavna. I agree with your point. And youth is a crucial role in every committee, and only to participate in social service and to also committee in, to encourage the country and to create development country and to learn many ideas and creative and to help the nature and creative the startup countries and to
Yeah, all you said in this education person, we see a member whose name is Sadat, a 19 years old boy, who see all the documents of CBSEs and catch a paper like which is have a false statements. A company who is banned that working on that papers that was illegal. He found it and make a progress in it and a member who is the one who is the youngest member go to the parliament by basing on this education purpose. He is the one in this purpose we can say youth are the one is the best to become nation good. What's your opinion on this?
I absolutely agree with all of your points. And youth, youth are putting their maximum efforts in developing modern science technologies. They are joining DRDOs, ISROs, and putting their maximum efforts for country. And they are developing new ideas with their innovative thinking. And youth plays major role in democracy. They are actively participating in elections. They are making good decision in electing good leader. And that's my point of view.
As you mentioned, as you mentioned, Ashwin, the government should drive in our society and make youth to initiate the startups and releasing some of the budget on youth who are interested to initiate the startup companies so that employment will be grown and the service to the nation will be grown. Overall, the growth of the country is to be done.
What all you said is already passed in a statement that today's youth is tomorrow's backbone.
On the views of my colleagues, in my version of thoughts, I think I come to the conclusion that youth are the only one who give shape to the society and build a nation very properly and perfectly. That's my all my colleagues' opinion on this. Thank you, everyone.
Wherever you find chair, sit there. Wherever you kindly settle down. Not down. Don't go now. Start your discussion. What are you waiting for?
Good afternoon, everyone. So, coeducation means where boys and girls study together, learn together, and participate together. Firstly, coeducation promotes gender equality, where boys and girls learn together and understand that both genders have equal abilities and deserves equal opportunities. This also reduces discrimination and injustice. The main important role is it will keep a balanced society. So, what are your thoughts, Manisha?
Yes, Sanjana, I agree your points. It is also improves communication skills. Students learn how to interact respectfully and confidently with the members of other opposite genders. These communication skills are very important and very valuable in workplace and everyday life. What is your opinion on this topic, Harshita?
Yes, I really think that coeducation is not only about studying together, it's about giving respect each other and communicating well with friendly manner with everyone for opposite gender also. I think we should behave and be friendly with opposite genders. We should talk properly. We should be friendly and we should just keep our communication skills well also with them.
Moreover, it helps students in real worlds like coming together and working in a workplace without doubting themselves and increase their confidence. And it also helps us to build the confidence without doubting ourselves. And coeducation also helps us to improve the leadership qualities when we are in a society and without fearing ourselves. So, what's your points on this, Hasni?
Hasni, come on. Prove you are the best. Struggling, can somebody help her? It's working. Gone.
In colleges, boys and girls work together.
Study together. Okay. Even I have a flaw.
It is also helpful in workplace when nowadays in any company, men's and women's are working together. Men and women are working together. They can express their ideas and thoughts, and they don't have any fear also. They get an idea about what we should do and how to talk and how to interact with each other. What is your opinion, Kirtana?
Yes, I agree with your point. In today's world, we need to work with different genders. Uh, uh, Even if opposite gender is with us, working together, even in the companies or in our colleges, we shouldn't feel awkward to talk to them, to express our ideas and share our projects with them. We have to interact with them without any hesitation. That's very important in developing from teenagers only. What's your opinion, Hasni?
Very important. It's very important to collaborate with others with opposite gender and this basement collaborate with other gender and in every field that collaborative nature is very important. So I felt co-education is very important.
In earlier days, where people used to say that stay away from men and don't talk to them,
So now everyone are equal, both boys and girls work together, learn together, and work together. So what is your opinion on this, Harshita?
Yeah, I just experienced that. My grandma used to say me that be away from boys, don't talk with boys. Don't talk with them, just avoid them. She used to say. I used to say that no, we should work together and we should be with them in future. No, so we should talk with them and we should be friendly with them. No.
In engineering college, boys and girls works together and work on projects together and participating in seminars. There helps to build confidence and communication skills.
So co-education also builds the public speaking where students can interact themselves in all kind of people. So it is
It's easy for them to collaborate with other genders and they work happily.
it is not about studying together. It is respecting each other from early ages and learning from each other and also giving equal opportunities in every field. So if we use it properly, it also helpful for future career. Thank you.
After all the observations, what I have observed is you all have changed a lot. You have improved a lot. I'm happy that you are involving into the discussion. All your ideas you have shared so well. Got it? Little improvement is required. Apart from that, you did a good job. Got it? Thank you. Others kindly.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to discuss on hard work and smart work is the key to success. Hard work is not only having peaceful work. Being trying hard is get we can succeed. What is your opinion on this topic? Can you tell me?
Yes. Hard work builds
discipline, patience, and determination. It helps people gain deep knowledge and experience. Most successful individuals achieved their goals through consistent hard work. Hard work creates a strong foundation for long term success. What about you?
So I agree with your point, Ramya. So I believe that both hard work, both hard work and smart work uh, is key to success. For example, when we are preparing for exams, we should do both hard work and soft work. Some people are studying 24 hours, and some people are preparing timetable and dividing their work and do their smart work. So I think hard work builds a foundation and soft work builds success. So what is your opinion, Akilindra?
So hard work not only helps in building foundation, but it also helps in our determination and resilience. And smart work helps in our achieving our goals in a efficient manner. And hard work helps in uh,
Balram, can you share your thoughts?
In everyone's life, both hard work and smart work is occur. If anyone is not available, then do are not success. So many people are having some hard work, but they do not have proper plan. Then do are not working. Every hard worker does well. Every hard worker gets more confidence, and smart worker saves our time. What about you, Vivek?
Only smart work cannot give us success. Along with the hard work, smart work gives us success. Smart work manages time, hard work give experience. Like, hard work give experience. So smart work and hard work both are important. What about Balram?
For example, a student preparing a exam, a long times, uh, for an exam, a long times.
Now I want to give an example that Thomas Alva Edison was invented the bulb. He conducted thousands of experiments to invent the bulb. At 100 not one time he achieved. That says that hard work is the best example we should involve in our daily life. What is your perspective, Ramya?
Yes, agree your point. Smart work saves time and energy. It involves planning, using technology, and finding efficient methods. In today's competitive world, working smarter often produces faster results. Smart work helps solve problems creatively. What about? Success is
Now we want to conclude that both hard work and the smart work is the key to success in our life. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to share my views on social media impacts on teenagers. Like, social media became a part of the teenagers' lives. It it use it is useful to communicate with people and to make their relationships better effectively, and it has both advantages and disadvantages about it. So, can you share the insights of your cycle?
Yes, while coming to the social media, we have both positive and negative impacts. While coming to the positive impacts, we have a few impacts like it helps in improving our communication. We have many platforms to improve our communication skills and learn new things. And also, we can and also we can create and learn some awareness on some any topic. Social media helps to spread the topic, whether it is a positive or negative one, but it can reflect on many impacts. So we have many social platforms also to have better communication, and it helps us also in the communications between our friends and family. While most of us are not living together, it helps many of them to have a better communication with all of them. While coming to the negative topics, yes, we have many negative topics. While we have health issues, having a competition, or getting addicted to social media kills our creativity and kills our mental health. And also there's a high risk of if at all you share two personals with any one of them, it becomes a big conflict, and many of us will suffer with the consistent problems. So while these are my thoughts, can anyone share their experiences on the social media?
Yes, again, you said correct, but youth are major preferably on social media because the scientists have proved that they tested most of the teenagers are addicted to our social media due to more of popularity or followers. They are risking their lives doing reels in damaged conditions like train bridges or and also they also did not sleep well in night hours, and they always reels scrolling and affect their life. Can you tell me, Sidhu?
Yeah, we can share our ideas and we can communicate with our friends and family members with the help of social media. But our usage of social media leads to different kind of impacts on our health, and also we can disturb our mental health, and it leads to different situations, and we can take our situations to different leads, and we can learn new things and we can create new things with the help of social media. And we can also have different aspects like facing difficulties in our lives. So we need to improve our skills with the help of social media, and we can save our time with the help of social media for preparing or for doing any work. So can you share any of your ideas?
In my opinion, social media helps students to updated to in my opinion, social media helps students to get updated to present skills which are uh, essential for their future jobs, and also it helps people to update it to current activities and global issues, and it also affects students' mental health, um, and it also affects time pattern, and also their study schedules, and it also sometimes leads to uh, cyberbullying in online social media. What's your opinion?
Social media is not neither like completely good or bad. It depends upon ourselves, how we use, and what were the things which we generally do in the social media. So we cannot blame on social media on completely. It depends upon us. Every student or any person should completely have a balance on the real life and the social time experiences. So I would like to conclude that social media does not really affect anyone. It depends upon us, and everyone should have a control or balance on how we use. And I think everyone should use mostly in the positive way. Thank you.